What's up, India? Out here trying to scare up a deer, but I think they've already gone. What's up, the Grand? Well, no, what the hell is it now? The Grand Twomper, Haley, homosexual, Barry, Casper, Columbus. Oh, I see the homosexual parts at the end. This is a real organic wheat field. A lot of the stuff they call organic isn't really organic. It's more like semi-organic, but that means that this field has no pesticides on it, which means the bees actually live out here. Bees can't live across the border. And it's chock full of weeds. But you make bread out of that, you won't get cancer. Well, you won't get cancer from the wheat anyway. Can you smoke them? I'm smoking them right now, baby. I wouldn't suggest smoking it, but people do chew it like tobacco. I mean, you don't get a buzz off of it, but most of the seeds, like if you go and buy seeds to plant corn from Monsanto, Monsanto owns, they don't own this, but like you can't save your own seeds even though you grew them and replant them next year because they will not germinate, which is weird all on its own. But this stuff, they'll save some of this and replant some of it next year. And they, like it's alfalfa and stuff here. Um, they leave a area separated between fields so that whatever they throw on that one doesn't contaminate this one. And then this stuff here, they just uh, pick it and feed it to their cattle. What's up, Constantine? Well, we probably all waste more time than we should. I mean, I spend all of my free time yelling at cars. You're you're not joking, NTF. Come on, it's just us here. You're either hiding in the closet or hiding in the bathroom, one of the two. So we have beautiful, spacious skies, amber waves of grain. Um, I can have some gunfire pretty quick. Oh no, that's a different song. I just know as soon as I get complacent, a deer's gonna jump and it's gonna scare the shit out of me. Because they'll run your ass over. Well, saying JK is just like saying LOL or with all due respect. You can say the most fucked up things to people. You can be like, I'm gonna come and cut your head off. LOL. As long as you can put that LOL in there, you're covered. What's up, Gil? There's them damn ducks. They must be training. They always, they're kind of, I don't know. Animals, I think it's because of the windmills. Birds do weird things now. They fly in weird directions and weird patterns. Here's a fun fact. The term thrashing, as in headbanging, was taken from wheat because before the days of modern machinery, the way to get the wheat off of there was to thrash it. Who knew that the Amish and heavy metal were so closely connected? Well, this is where I'm supposed to get picked up at. Not a weirdo. Haha. I'm on the other side of the county now, you fucks. Well, yeah, thrashing can also be dissing someone, but I'm talking about the headbanging kind of thrashing. I can't do it as hard as what I would normally do it if I were really trying to get the wheat off of there, because I don't want to fuck up somebody's crops, even though they'd never notice. It's the principle of the matter. I miss the old thrashings like Mother used to give me. We were too poor to afford a whipping boy for me, so I had to take all of my beatings on my own. Hey, what is up, Zippity? It's about time you made an early one. That's right, no more wire hangers. I actually liked the wire hangers. They stung just a little bit more than the plastic ones. I better back off the road a little bit. These people aren't used to me yelling at them. Not from here, anyway. What's up, Anthony? Not a weirdo. Yeah, guys, don't forget. I'm not going to keep this sale going forever, but people are like, why do you have merch? Why do you have merch? I don't want to do fucking merch, and my channel's real tiny anyway. So if you guys just want to send me $15, you can go to Walmart and buy a white t-shirt and just get a black marker and write "I am not a weirdo" on it. You can just send me $15. It'll be a lot cheaper for all of you. Or you can send me $45 and do 3. However you want to do it's fine. Not a weirdo. Oh shit, that one had government plates. I might have a problem. Do we have 2 confirmed losers talking to Ed now? I just found out last night that I guess Jeff Word was showing what he said were my texts with Ed, but they were actually his. Not a weirdo. Oh, there you go. Get him. Race. Come on. So fucking Jeff is showing people what he said were my messages with Ed, which I never answered Ed back, but they were actually Jeff Word's messages. Somebody's supposed to be sending me the screenshot, but people must know. You're unsubbed from most, as am I. All right, Zip. I did some screen printing in high school. That was like right after they invented ink. It was pretty cool though. I mean, if you just get the kind you do by hand, it's not difficult. It shouldn't cost very much. You actually don't like if you want to set it up to where you can just like make a bunch of copies, you would want a press, but you don't really have to have one. I'm trying to remember here. Man, it's been a long time since I actually did it, so I might not remember everything. But all we had was hold on a second. I gotta yell at these cows when they go by. Not a weirdo. All we had was like there's a frame where you stretch the shirt in it and then close it down, and you got to keep the shirt tight or whatever your material you're putting in there. And then you have your emulsion, and you. Oh before you do the stretching, you can hand cut the emulsion and everything and do everything by hand if you want to, and then that just makes like a stencil, and then you put that stencil over the shirt and then put the emulsion on, and depending on how many colors you want to do, whatever color you need down towards the bottom, um, is where you want to start. Then you just take your um, it's not really even ink. I forget. There's a special name for it, but it's basically paint. And then if you just want to do one color, then that's all you need. You just spread it out on there, and then you take a squeegee and smear it all around. And then if you're doing more than one color, you peel off whatever color is next, and then you do the second color, and then you just keep going till you got it all done. If you have a propensity to art, you'll really enjoy it. But yeah, you don't need fancy machines. How do you make the initial design? Either draw whatever you want or get one of their pre-made ones. You can draw whatever you want on there. You just got to be careful, like with real fine lines. It's doable, but it's a big pain in the ass. But you just have your design, and then you have clear you have a clear sheet that's sticky on one side, and then you just take an X-Acto knife and carve it all out. And I'm probably forgetting a lot. It's been a long time, but that's the basics. Yeah, we didn't have Illustrator when I was in high school, so but yeah, I mean, whatever you use to do art, you can do pretty much the same thing. Yeah, you just cut it right out of the sheet. I think, man, like if it's something that you're never gonna have to wash, you can use acrylic paint. I think that's what a lot of the screen printing paint is anyway. But they have special type for screen printing. And if it's something like a T-shirt that you're gonna wash, then that'd be what you want. But I used to like to work with acrylics a lot. I did a lot of oil too, but acrylics are easier to work with. Tell you what, it's hard to stencil a cat. I will warn you about that. Yeah, we did that. I made a Playboy bunny because my teacher didn't know what the Playboy bunny was. But the old Playboy bunny head, I made one of those. Which in the '80s, I don't know how you didn't know what a Playboy bunny was. I got away with it. It sucks, but they've taken shop and well, I mean, I knew how to run a lathe and brakes and shear. And I knew how to do all that stuff before I even got out of high school. I was a certified welder before I got out of high school. I knew I was never going to college, but all that stuff came in handy. Now they've taken it all out of the schools. I ended up right out of high school. I ended up getting a really good job because I knew how to weld. I don't think I didn't do it, but the school I went to, they had building trades where half of the day you would just go to regular class, and then the rest of the day you'd go and build houses. But by the time, I mean, really, most of the kids around here know how to do that kind of thing anyway. But you get a certificate, and that help people get jobs. All you got to do is stay awake for 30 more minutes, NTF. You're good. Yeah, soldering's definitely a good skill to have. What's up, spokes? Not a weirdo. My son's doing really good too. He's only 21, and he's already certified to. Oh man, I don't even know what he was already. I taught him how to weld before he was even out of middle school, but he took their welding classes and got certified with them. But now the place he works for is sending him all over the country to like now he knows how to I don't even know what the hell he does, but he's seismic certified and X-ray certified and certified by. He's got. They build skyscrapers. He doesn't build the actual skyscraper. He builds the beams that go in them. And he finally agrees with me that kerosene, which is what jet fuel is, does not melt steel. In fact, he told me all kinds of other things as to why those buildings shouldn't have went down, especially Building 7. They didn't even get hit by a plane, and they all fell at free. I mean, that was. They all went down at free fall speed. Now, what are you looking at? You act like I'm out here yelling at cars or something. Hey, what's up, Doc? You're up early today. Or up late, one of the two. Yeah, exactly. 45-degree melted clean cuts. Not to mention they actually found thermite residue. Oh yeah, and the next day they found like these terrorists that were supposedly incinerated with the plane. They just happened to find their passports up the street in pristine condition. I'm starting to think there might be a conspiracy here. I don't know about you guys. Yes, send booby pics. Oh, not that booby. Nah, they'll never admit to anything. I think it's funny how even when the conspiracy theory is proven true, they still call it a conspiracy theory when it's actually a conspiracy fact. And then they'll tell you you're nuts because you don't believe the bullshit. I don't care how you spell an NTF. Hey, what's up, Tanya D? There's quite a few people in here that aren't normally here this early. Well, NTF, when I feel like time is going too slow, I like to set something on fire. That usually helps it go by a little faster. Looks like a deer slept there last night. I can tell just by how the grass is smashed over. It was a young female with a cleft palate. And sleep apnea. We need a trusted investigative journalist. What's that? To uncover the facts about 9/11, present them online. Someone with a flawless track record of getting to the truth. Someone like Ryan. Spokes, we need to have a talk. Mm. You know what? Let me go back. I'll go back and take another look. That could be a Bryden print, actually. Hold on. This does need investigated. Yep. This is me. Actually, that might have been me. I could have passed out there last night and not remember. It's happened. I've woken up. Pick a spot. Still don't know where my clothes are. Wouldn't that be wild if Bryden actually did pop up out of here? I don't smell any cologne. Kind of smells like piss and Ben Gay. That might be me, though. Well, PHI lives about an hour and a half, maybe two. No, it's more like an hour and a half that way. Oh, that's not good. I've been trying to make friends with these crows. If you can make friends with a crow, I've been leaving them corn on top of the fence post on the other side. But you will have a friend for the whole rest of your life, because their kids will, even if you stop feeding them, as long as you're not an asshole to them. If you're an asshole to them, they will make your life miserable. They haven't started leaving me any presents yet, but I haven't really been doing it for that long, and I don't do it every day. Gabby Solar. Oh man, I hadn't thought about that. I don't think there ever was a baby. I mean, we all know how PHI is when she gets backed into a corner. She'll say absolutely anything to get out of it. And I think that she just blurted out "grandbaby" one day, and then Gabby has no choice but to go along with PHI's bullshit. You all know what she's like online. Just imagine having to live close to her. And I don't care what either one of them says. I know for a fact that PHI has been on Gabby's phone. I know this because I was texting with Gabby one time, or at least who I thought was Gabby. I mean, I could tell something was off, but and then there were times where I could always tell without her saying anything, but like Gabby and I would be talking on the phone, and I could always tell that her mother was in the room, but they wouldn't tell me this. I wouldn't know for sure until her mom like blurted something out. So I always had to be careful what I said until I could tell if she was in the room or not. Yeah, see, that's something else that lends credibility to the no baby theory, is that they didn't drift near as much as they could have. I guess they did have a, I think, Amazon registry, but all that stuff can be sent back. And generally, grandparents especially are really proud of their grandbabies, and she never, yeah, I don't know. I don't post pictures of my grandson anywhere either, but I don't know. I just don't believe it. That and the description that the guy that Gabby described as the father is the exact same description she gave me of somebody that she used to be with, and he's not alive anymore, so. Uh, I only met him the one time. I always got along really good with Gabby until her mom started her shit. Like I said, Gabby has no choice but to back up whatever her mom wants. 10 minutes. It's not time yet. You got 10 minutes, NTF. I gotta hang this up in 10 minutes because I'm getting picked up for. I I guess it's technically called work, but I don't really do jack shit all day. They just give me stuff to do to keep me busy, so I'm not out yelling at cars. Yeah, that's another interesting question. She's going to prove that there is no victim. Yeah. Wasn't she supposed to come up and prove that on NTF's panel? Did that ever happen? I doubt it. There's probably still not a victim according to them, though. Like I'm not trying to be facetious. I'm not like it's not an exaggeration. Like Gabby does have to back up everything her mom says. I mean, really, can you imagine having to live with that woman actually physically in your life? Hey, what's up, General? Yeah, God forbid an adult control the situation and tell the kid to go the fuck home. He's oh God, what do they call it? The type of RSO he is means that they believe that he's high likelihood to reoffend. So, like, why the fuck didn't he get time? That's one of the things that sucks about Indiana is they don't take that kind of thing very seriously. But if you a woman that I signed bail for, she got abused the whole time she was growing up by her uncle, and then oh God, she was in her mid 20s, but she shot him. She shot him because she found out that he was abusing. I guess once she got too old for him, he went on to other kids in the family. And the girl that I signed bail for found out about it, and she went and shot his ass. If I could, I would have bailed her out for free. Handsome? You definitely ain't talking to me. She most definitely ain't talking to you, Anthony. Hey, what's up, Jenny? That kind of stuff, like it does seem to run in families. It's like there's never just one. There might have been only one that got caught. But anyway, the girl I bailed out, if I remember right, and I might not, she got like she got a 10-year sentence with, oh man, I think 6 years suspended. But she was only going to actually end up with, if she got good time, she was only going to actually have to do 2. But her chummo uncle, other than getting shot, he never, as far as I know, he never got anything for messing with kids. Yep, General, we in fact are. We're actually talking about we started off talking about the grandbaby that we don't think exists. But yeah, we moved on to that pretty quickly. If you're Nanya trying to rewrite history and claim that Mitch was only joking when he told Bill Evans to go. I don't. watching on you. All I see out of her is what other people show. But it don't surprise me. That's protocol for them. He didn't sound like he was joking. I think they probably realized that that pissed a lot of people off. Now they're trying to do damage control. Well, Casper Columbus. I would. She probably tried, but I got a feeling Ryan probably bust if there's a strong breeze. So she probably just ended up changing his undies. Women never help me across the street post coitus, unless you count them telling me to get the fuck out. Yeah, there's a lot of truth to that. Solar red bud became an innie. Yeah, that's a fact. All right, NTF, be careful going home. I'm gonna have to get off here pretty soon too. My ride should be here any minute. Naked, naked, naked female. Who the hell would want to see something like that? What's wrong with you? just got a text that says 5 minutes. Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. I might have sat down somewhere and gone to sleep. No, General, you don't have to leave. Just send pics or it never happened.